Good evening, America. I'm back. It's been a hard day on me. I've been sick all day. Finally feeling better after I puked. So that feels better. Made a list here of things, and just things. There's a ton more stuff. Okay. You know how much Trump has spent on golf this year? Just this year. Now, I want you to remember, this is golf all at his golf courses, which he charges inflated prices, okay, for all the marshal service and everything. He charges inflated prices to the government. So he's making money off us while he plays golf, okay? You need to understand that. That's part of the emoluments clause. He's not supposed to do that shit, okay? Made $60 million this year. $60 million. Okay? That's literally what he did. Okay? And then he had that Gatsby Halloween party. Great Gatsby. Well, if you know what the hell that movie is, you understand that that's basically, it didn't end well for Gatsby in the end and stuff. It's because basically he was saying to the little people, fuck you, he was a con man. Okay? And he fucked them over. Well, Trump is saying to us, he's giving us the finger and saying, fuck you, I don't care if 40 million children in this country and Americans starve. That's literally what he's saying. He does not care. Okay? Third, we just found out that some of the January 6th rioters and things and stuff that tried to overturn in January 6th, they were in mistrial. Well, the lawyers, the prosecutors that were prosecuting them, and DOJ, ones that are in there now, they made a one-line comment in there that they said that that these people did this blah blah on January 6th and it was in a riot. Because they said that one sentence, they were suspended. Do you understand what's going on? He's literally trying to change the narrative in history on how it's written. You can no longer say January 6th, that it was a riot or anything else. That'd be just like saying 9/11 didn't happen. Oh, the Arabs were our friends. They were just come over and having a party and it got out of hand. People, that's what the fuck you got to understand. Okay. Okay. Do you understand that if Trump does away with all the regulations that he's wanting to do and all the laws and things and doesn't go by them, do you understand what that happens in and frees it up more where there ain't no regulation? That protects us from the government and rich people. That means they can own us. They can own us. You understand that? If you do away with the regulations and everything else, then that means, well, fuck, he can just say, well, I should be able to own people. Yeah. Or I should be able to kill my enemies that don't say bad things about me. Yeah. That's literally what the fuck he did. Okay. Also, Kyle Kalowski, Secular Talk. Boy, he got hell over a meme that he posted. It wasn't a meme he made up. You need to go watch his video. It has to do with him being berated over Charlie Kirk and Charlie Kirk's widow and J.D. Vance and everything else. He can explain it better than what I can explain it to you. But you have to understand, these are the same people who, when Nancy Pelosi's husband was beaten with a hammer, posted a pair of underwear and a hammer and thought that was funny. The Trump boys went out and dressed in Halloween as fucking the guy that did the hammering of him and wearing underwear. Made fun of that. But when we make fun of Charlie Kirk's death or something common about his widow, we're demons. We shouldn't be doing that. We should be jailed. We're everything there is under the sun. We're Marxists. We're communists. We're evil. Yeah, people. But we're not the one that's keeping America from fucking feeding 40 million people. We're not the one that's taking health care away from 12 million people. We're not the one that's taking Medicare away from children. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not the one that's taking lunches away from children. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're trying to give it to them. But these people are. But when we play by your rules, MAGA, you don't like it. Oh, poor snowflakes. Okay, we gotta wake up. This is your wake-up call again, and I'll be back with you. Okay, I'm back. Now, remember we talked a few days ago about that CZ guy that did the crypto that Trump pardoned? Well, guess what he also was convicted of, that he pled guilty to? He was laundering money for ISIS. Yeah, laundering money for ISIS. Yeah. Besides child trafficking, all that. That's literally who Trump pardoned. Do you understand? You guys voted for a pedophile and a pedophile protector. That's who you voted for, people. You people are in bed with a pedophile. MAGA, wake the fuck up. This is your alarm call, people. He is not going to try. He's sending out his monitors. Well, that's intimidation. It's literally intimidation to the brown and black community. Intimidation. How I know that? I used to live in Arizona when, what was his name? He became Chief Justice Rehnquist. Yeah, I was a kid. I remember seeing him. He used to intimidate people out there at the voting box. Yeah, when we would go and vote out there in Arizona, he would go into black and Mexican neighborhoods and intimidate those people. This is how racist these people are, okay? You people are in bed with a racist. That's what it is. And then he redoes a bathroom, does it in marble. I mean, Jesus Christ, he's spending all this money while America starves and is shut down. Do you understand what it is when a government or even a corporation shuts down, how long it takes it to start it back up, and if you can bring it back, and how long? It takes it twice as long to bring it back up. So we're going to have a government that doesn't work. Okay, also found out more people, FBI agents and intelligence people have been fucking fired that are the people who look out for us against terrorist attacks. Yeah. So when a terrorist attack comes, you can't blame it on the Democrats, people, because we're not in charge. It's you Republicans and MAGA that's in charge. Okay? Nancy Mace, she flips out in a dang Nashville airport and starts calling the cops all kinds of names and everything else and stuff. These are the same people who said they support the blue. They back the blue. And they call her all kinds of racist shit and everything else. She is worthless. She is a cunt. That's what she is. She's a cunt. Okay, there's nothing else to say when you say things like that and you can't stand behind what your own fucking word is. You people, you are a cunt, Nancy Mace. She's the one that used to go and have trans flags and everything else when she was a state senator and everything else. She did that kind of stuff. Okay, but the only way for her to get to the next shelf was she had to sell her soul to Trump and to the evil white supremacists. Yeah. Now, what I'm saying is, was she putting on an act then, or is she putting an act on now? Either way, you guys elected a fucking phony or a white supremacist. That's your choice. So people, wake the fuck up. This was your alarm bell again. get out to the streets, start writing, start calling. Okay, call Mike Johnson. The little guy lies every time he opens his mouth. That's a fact. Okay, he lies. Democrats do not have control of the House or the Senate. It's damn Republicans. Period. End of story. They can bring the government back up. It's easy. They've done it before like this. Okay? We know that. We know their history. But they're playing it because they want to hurt you. They don't give a shit about you. Okay? The reason Democrats are doing it, stopping it, is because if some of this stuff goes through, people's insurance bills for their health care insurance is going to double and triple. And we're trying to stop that so it gets funded. As well as people on Medicare and Medicaid in this country and some Social Security benefits are going to go away, people. Yeah, when this goes through. So they're trying to stop it. So they're blaming the Democrats, and here's the Democrats' choice. Okay? Either we stand up and fight for it and you lose your, people lose their food stamps for a month or two, however they do this, which they shouldn't be. Because, again, it should be funded because there's a damn law. The courts have already ruled on it. There's a law. They should be paying them. Okay? So you're giving them a choice to either, it's basically boils down to this, to either be shot with a shotgun or shot with a .22. Either way, you're going to die. It's just how long you're going to die. Their choice is well, we're going to take away your health care and 17 million people die. Or your other choice is we're going to let these 40 million people starve. That's the choice that Democrats are getting. Either decision is a bad decision. They're trying to stand up for fucking health care for you people. Wake the fuck up. And a lot of you MAGA that have the ACA, I hate to tell you this because you're dumb, but I'm going to tell you again and again. You'll tell me I'm a liar, but I'm going to tell you I'm not, and I'll bet my house on it. The ACA is Obamacare. Period. End of story. It's Obamacare. Oh, and then when Mike Johnson said today that the reason ACA doesn't work because of the insurance companies involved and they take their cut? Well, I hate to inform you this. The original ACA was a single payer. You paid the government and the government went and took care of the insurance, the rest of the deal. Well, it was the Republicans when that bill was made. How I know? I was up all night when that was being wrangled and they were having the speeches and everything else about that. I stayed up all night when that was all being wrangled out. So I know what the fuck it was said. I read part of that fucking bill. And the part that was put in there, a change that allowed insurance companies in, was done by Republicans. People. Now, I'm going to explain something to you on it. Republicans, the MAGAs now, I'm telling you what you have always been. You guys are just like an insurance company. You tell us a nice story, but every time it comes time to pay out or do what you're supposed to do, you guys never pay up. You never do. You're just like an insurance company. Why do you think everybody hates insurance companies? That's what MAGA is. And that's what the GOP is. Okay? Same thing. MAGA and GOP. The reason why you hate climate change is because climate change, there's rainbows in the climate. And you seem to think that it has to do with gay people. I'm serious. There are people out there that hate fucking rainbows because they think it's rainbows for gay people. In the environment, don't understand fucking science. God, you people are stupid. Absolutely fucking stupid. All right, on that note, like again, I'm working on having better news, but I yet have figured out how to make it all work so I can play some videos in here. And I'm still working on it, guys. I'm trying hard, but it's going to be a slow process. So all you're going to do is hear me rant for a while until I learn how to make this work better. But I love y'all. Please like and subscribe and give me a comments and stuff, good or bad, whatever. I'll take it. I don't care. It's important and stuff, and help me grow this channel. And I love y'all out there, and I love my fellow Americans. It's just that my country doesn't love us right now. And with that, y'all have a good evening.